Welcome to the Faster, Easier, Better show with your hosts LeeSilber and Ellen Goodwin. This podcast is short, fun, and jam-packed with good ideas that you can start using right away. And here's your hosts, Lee and Ellen.
Welcome to the Faster, Easier, Better show. I'm your co-host, Ellen Goodwin, along with...
LeeSilber! I'm trying to sing.
Oh, this is the music episode.
I know, that was bad.
Well, we should have brought your guitar.
Wayne could put me on auto-tune and fix it.
There you go. Today, we're going to talk about how we can use music throughout our day to keep us energized, to keep us productive, to keep us efficient.
Well, as a musician...
Yes.
Let's leave out playing music. Let's just talk about how music can instantly take you somewhere, and in a good way.
Right.
And so, I'm sure people who use Spotify or anything.
Yeah.
I go all the way back to mixed tapes, and I would create tapes. Some people would do, like all one band. I would do mood.
Ooh.
I want something that's relaxing. I want something that's upbeat, I want something that is summer. And that, just putting that on could make me so much more productive because I'd get out of a funk or get in a work mode or whatever it was. It was inspiring. And as someone who feels like if you are doing what you're supposed to be doing, because you're good at it, you enjoy it, and it's just what you're supposed to do, time just kind of flies by. And so I will start that work, with the music on. It's almost like the record. It's an old school.
Oh, but the needle drop?
Yeah. No, you hear the other at the end, like, and I don't even notice it because the music puts me in such a state, such a trance, such a mindset that I'm just so involved. And when I'm doing music without lyrics is always, for me, the best because it's not distracting. But that kind of thing is, talk about efficient.
Yeah.
When you're nothing, it kind of the white noise of it drowns out the distractions, and you're just there.
Yeah. So I around the house I use like Pandora. There's a disclaimer when you were just talking about using music without lyrics, because the reason you want to do that, especially if you're writing or anything like that, you don't want lyrics getting in your head when you're trying to write, because you're using like-minded parts of your brain, so you're multitasking in your head. But I found that there's a couple channels that are just either instrumentals, and the problem is they start doing instrumentals of songs that I know, so I'm automatically filling. Yeah, exactly. All of a sudden, you're filling the words in. I like to use Binaural Beats. Do you know what that is? He's like looking at me. I'm
a drummer. I should know, but no.
No, you shouldn't. It's a brain thing, and it has to.
Well, then of course I don't know.
It has to do with binaural beats are set up so that you hear a certain level of beats in your right ear and a certain level in your left ear, and the difference between them is this brainwave thing that goes on, but can be relaxing. It can be focus driven. It can be energy driven. But the great thing is, it's all I describe it a little bit as like massage music. It's in that sort of, genre of it's certainly not upbeat, but it's just this nice background kind of thing, and it works with your brain.
The massage parlor I go to, they don't play music.
Well, okay, fine.
Because it's in the back of... I'm just kidding.
So I'm right there with you on the music that doesn't have
and you're
words.
right. Actually, it was Baroque. If you were going to pick one style of music that's closest to your heartbeat, meaning it mimics your heartbeat and it relaxes you. But Baroque? I don't think so.
If it's not Baroque.
I do not have a mixtape of the greatest hits of the Baroque era. Not that if that's your favorite style of music, I'm not mocking you. I'm just saying it's not my thing.
Yeah. But yes, you have the different mixtapes. I use, I do a Green Day mix for when I work out because, it's upbeat, it's exciting, it's fun, and that works for me. But I'm not going to listen to it all day when I'm trying to, get other things done.
So Dookie doesn't work all the time?
Doesn't work all the time.
Oh,
American Idiot. Great
stuff.
album, but no, and that's the important thing to know is to use music to, it becomes the soundtrack of your day. You think of a good movie. It's not like they don't have the same music through the whole thing. It's up and down, and music should be that same way in your day, but to help you get through the day.
Do you believe great minds think alike?
I do. Why?
Okay, because I know you were going to talk about this, but I'm going to preempt you.
Dang.
I know, because I had the same thought, and that was when I have this mixtape. I'm sorry, when I have a playlist, and I know in the middle is this song, and I use it as a timer. And I know because you always talk about timers. I know, and so I know where I'm at, and it starts with songs like there's a few songs that I've had has been my favorite songs for years, and I never tire of them. That's a sign that that's my. So those are the beginning songs because it puts me in the great frame of mind, and that you can just like it builds to where it ends with Primus, and I'm just ready to go. So but I know where I'm at like I know, okay, well, this is 15 minutes in. I need to start moving on to the next phase, and so
I love using playlists as timers because
no surprise there.
No surprise, and I'm really glad you took the lead on that. The last thing I would bring up is that there is no statute of limitations on lullabies. What I mean is like, when we were kids, babies, our parents played lullabies for us, and got to the point where you start hearing Brahms, and boom, you're asleep because you're just conditioned for that.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Beatles. Blackbird singing in the dead of night.
No, I was going with Brahms. But my point being is that you can do that now as adults. You can find a piece of really relaxing music. Maybe it's a playlist that you start listening to maybe half an hour before you go to bed, just to get your mind in that whole relaxed, now I'm going to bed kind of thing, so that when you go to get in bed, you go to sleep.
Well, I mean, I think that's perfect, and people even use not even music, but just sounds of the ocean, rain.
Right.
But I will say though, because faster, easier, better. I would say though, if you were going to use a playlist to, eliminate procrastination, it's something that just inspires you so much. And I'm a fan of Jimmy Buffett. Now I like the music. I don't like wow, I love it. He inspires me. So I listen to Jimmy Buffett as a way of, this guy is getting things done. Restaurants, best-selling books, albums, tours.
Yeah.
He even has retirement homes now, which I guess you age and your business ages with you.
Right.
But my point is, listening to him, it's not so much the music, it's what it represents.
Uh-huh.
So I'm like, okay, I'm not going to be a slacker anymore. I mean, the Jimmy Buffett of just drinking a margarita, it's 5 o'clock somewhere, I don't see it that way. I see it as, dang it, this guy's going places.
He's going places.
And I want to go too.
Not the best singer in the world.
You're right.
I love Jimmy Buffett.
Me too.
I've
We're both parrot heads.
been to more concerts recently than you have. So, but no, I like that he has just gone from, he's evolved, he's doing stuff. Music works for you. Make it work for you. That's our episode today. Go out, listen to some music, and then be back here next week for the next episode of the Faster, Easier, Better Show.